LeBron has made himself the basket. How many Space Jam toys can I fit on the table? Hey everyone, it's Dan at Squirrel Stampede, and we have a huge assortment of Space Jam A New Legacy toys. We've got action figures, we've got small miniature figures in basketballs, we've got the Super Shoot and Dunk LeBron James set, and we've got Heroes of Goo Jit Zu Space Jam toys. Yes, Heroes of Goo Jit Zu also. So a grand assortment of Space Jam toys. Let's get these open and see if we can defeat the Goon Squad.
Squirrel Stampede! Please like
And a squirrel eye!
Alright, we're gonna start right off with LeBron James with Acme Robot Pack 4000 Space Jam A New Legacy. Landry, if you will, jump aside. What I'm so excited about so far on these toys is the straight standing LeBron. So nice. Back in the day when we had Space Jam toys, Jordan was always in some of the most weirdest positions, hard to play with, and I think these are going to be just excellent. Welcome to the Jam. Basketball champion and cultural icon LeBron James goes on an epic adventure with Bugs Bunny and the Looney Tunes in the animated live-action event Space Jam A New Legacy. So here's the single-carded packs with LeBron, Marvin, Bugs. There's also a LeBron out there in a All-Star jersey, which is pretty cool, but I kind of just wanted to go with the Goon Squad jersey for now. I may pick up eventually. So let's air out this LeBron James with Acme Rocket. And LeBron is out of the pack, and I am impressed. What an action figure. It's interesting, Moose typically isn't known for creating human-like action figures. We've seen plenty of Treasure X and Grocery Gang style figures over the years, so awesome to see them working with a human scale figure and doing so well. Look at this guy, he's gonna be a ton of fun to play with. I see articulation everywhere. Shoulders that move out on a pin hinge and rotating elbows, which is so important on a basketball player style action figure. I'm already seeing a multitude of poses for him. Rotating head, I don't see waist rotation, wrists rotate, but we can move the hips out, and we do have knees on hinges that rotate. Pretty good. No ankles, but I don't think you're gonna need them. I typically don't like ankles anyway because sometimes it makes them fall down. Funny, I follow LeBron pretty well on the Lakers, but I don't really follow his footwear right now. Did they get it right? Did they get his shoes right? So I'm very impressed with this figure. It's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, and check this out. They've got a peg, a post on his hand to hold a ball. Perfect. I like that. That's something so important when you're dealing with a sports toy, to be able to interact with the ball or whatever they're doing easily, and I think we've got that. Oh no, LeBron, are you traveling again? Anyway, what do we got? We've got this awesome Acme Rocket Pack. I think it just fits over on his back. Yep. Oh, it's so perfect. Kind of reminds me of Boba Fett. I don't know why. It's like Boba Fett has the rocket pack, and now LeBron does. This is great. I'm going to leave one handle down so he can hold on to the ball. Okay, so now to fire, we'll probably want to kind of lean him in a little bit. We don't want his backside to get singed. And to fire missile, oh, it's just going to be by your own finger power. And away it goes. That's perfect. I like that better than spring power because you can give it a solid launch. What a figure. Super impressed with the Goon Squad jersey, LeBron. Alright, moving LeBron over, let's get out the next most important figure for Space Jam A New Legacy, and that's gotta be Bugs Bunny with the Acme Blaster 3000. Oh, I just noticed this card got a little bit squished. I found these just this week over at Target. The single pack figures, I think they run in between $10 and $15. A little high, but I guess it's for the logo and LeBron. And I believe the backs are all pretty much the same for the single carded figures. We also have the Tasmanian Devil and the Brow today, but I have not found any of the other double pack figures. I have a feeling Lola Bunny and Wetfire will be extremely popular. I tried to look for her this week, but could not find. Let's open up Bugs Bunny. And Goon Squad jersey Bugs out of pack. I can't say enough of how awesome these are so far. I love the straight standing poses of these guys so much. Let the articulation do the positioning for you, not the stance. What do we have for articulation? I think head's gonna rotate really well. Sculpt is so nice. Shoulders rotate, but they don't move out on hinges. They're just kind of roundabouts. Nothing on the waist. Oh, there is something on the waist. Look at that. It was hidden. That's funny. I saw the logo and I thought, oh, there's nothing there. So we can actually rotate Bugs around, which is good because we don't have anything for the legs. Oh, LeBron goes down. The Acme rocket weighed him down, but I should say something about them standing so far, except for that fall, they're standing really well. And look at this footprint. You can't not fall with a footprint like that. So Bugs has the Acme Blaster 3000. Everything is 3000 now that we got past the year 2000. Back in Jordan days, we would have had the 2000, I think. So let's lift this up and this way. Which way does it go? The spikies go frontwards. The trigger's kind of confusing me. So Bugs is gonna hold this up and we're going to place this long basketball dart. Look, it's like a tiny little ball on a long dart. This is a little odd. I think they could have made the ball a little bit larger on this because it doesn't scale right to Bugs, but that's okay. It's just an accessory. And it kind of weighs down heavily. This should also be similar to LeBron's firing. I'm just gonna hold it because it's gonna be easier. Just tap with your finger and across the table and down the ventilation duct it goes. I'm going to have to get it later. Great looking Bugs. I love the uniform. I love the Goon Squad uniform on these. These are so nice. That brings us over to Marvin the Martian, one of my faves, with a spaceship accessory, of course. Let's get Marvin out of the box. And Marvin out of the pack, and I do not see any branding that would bring this back to Space Jam: A New Legacy. It's basically a Looney Tunes Marvin action figure. So if you're not a big Space Jam person but a big Looney Tunes Marvin fan, this is like one of the best Marvin figures out there. Great likeliness, has the brush on his helmet head, the cool red laser gun, articulation, head rotation, shoulders move a little bit, can grasp a weapon, waist, look at that, it's like a little disc for his skirt. And we've got his little flying spaceship to place him on. Probably a peg hole foot that we can set him down and then grab onto the controls. Might hold better just by grabbing onto the controls versus his feet. Pretty fancy ship, Marvin. Don't see any action feature to it other than just being awesome. So those are the 3 single pack figures I picked up at Target so far, but dropping in next is one of the 2-pack figures. Special delivery from Moose Toys. They sent this one over to share about a week ago, and it's got 2 of my most favorite characters, the Tasmanian Devil and Anthony Davis AD himself, the Brow. I suppose the serververse does some interesting things to the Goon Squad. The Brow has got these fantastic wings on this figure. I can't wait to open up. On the back, some of the other figures involved in the double packs. LeBron and Kronos and LeBron with the White Mamba. Another opportunity to collect a LeBron with the Goon Squad jersey. And there is Lola Bunny with Wetfire. Can't wait to find the Lola Bunny. And I would imagine we'll see more figures down the line in future series. Let's get the Devil and the Brow out. And out of package, just look how impressive the Brow is in Goon Squad mode. These wings are huge. If you have the wings down, it's easier to stand him. I'll say that because these wings are pretty heavy. But when you open them up, it's got quite the impressive wingspan. Perfect for defending, knocking down balls. Oh, this is such a fantastic figure. Oh, and LeBron goes down again. Sorry, LeBron. This case, it was the Goon Squad doing that. Articulation, a little less limited here. We've got moving hips, obviously shoulders that rotate and reach out, and rotating head. I wish we had knees on this, but maybe they did that for stability reasons. We do have, this is kind of funny, there's a peg hole here for AD to hold onto the ball, which is bouncing everywhere. All the basketballs are like metal silver too. That'll be interesting to see how that goes. But that's pretty funny. They're on each end, so you can place the ball there. But getting him to stand a little trickier. You might want to, maybe we can place a wing down. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, he's going to be tricky to stand. You're going to want to work with him a little bit. Move the wings down and you can get him to stand. And then we've got Taz. Taz also wearing a Goon Squad jersey, but you can't really see the logo because it's under his big jaw. Great looking Taz. Taz will also hold on to the ball. I believe he just chomps down on it. Yeah, you can just kind of place it in his mouth and hold it. If you remove, you can lift up his jaw and close his jaw. That's right. So you can close his jaw and then have him hold it. Articulated arms. Tail? Tail might be stuck, but body rotates, legs are tight. Great looking Taz. So I'm not sure where Marvin the Martian stands, not wearing a jersey, but I do need to expand my Goon Squad collection. Right now it's overpowered at 3-1 on the Goon Squad side. So lots of fun stuff out to still look for and collect. And you may see something already on the table that I found several of. The Space Jam: A New Legacy Series 1 basketball minifigures. These are really fun and interesting. I already opened one up on TikTok. Whoa! As he goes flying. I already had opened one up on TikTok the other day, pulling LeBron James, who is actually a common in the figures to look for. There are 22 to collect out there, and kind of interesting how they've done this. They have the Goon Squad and the Goon Squad, of course, and then there's going to be some gold figures to look for, and then there's also going to be special power-up figures to look for, so there's a lot in there. We're probably short for time today, so I'm just going to open up one because I want to show the LeBron basketball court set here to finish off. These are pretty fun too because you can open them up and display your character on top of the ball. So who are we going to find? Oh, it's Taz again. Back to back with Taz. How funny. And place him on top for display. Taz is a common figure, which is good. So now I've got Taz and LeBron in this scaled. I'll try to get to these in a full video. I'd like to show them all. Or maybe I'll just show more on TikTok and Instagram. So now we can clear some time for the super shot and dunk LeBron James with a slam dunk backboard and hoop with a counter on there and a great looking, very interesting looking LeBron figure. I like kind of the fun variety going with what Moose has created going around here. On the back here we've got an image of LeBron using the blast off launcher, going for a slam dunk on this backboard. I like the oversized hand with LeBron. It looks like they really designed this for full play. Let's open up. Alright, we have everything unpacked out of the box, and there are a lot of things going on. Look at LeBron! The over-exaggeration of this figure, this loony LeBron figure, is so amazing. Got some spring to his step, and a giant hand for both slam dunking and shooting threes. Also this hand here for, what, chop blocking or something. Oh no! This figure was designed for play, so let's test it out. Recalling, there are 2 modes of play with this set, and there are 2 basketballs included with this set. Don't let this part confuse you. On one side of the basketball, we have 2 points for the 2-point slam dunk, and on the other side, we have 3 points for the 3-point shot. We just have to make sure we have it in the right direction on LeBron's hand. So we're going to test out a slam dunk real quick. We'll place the ball like so. I'm assuming this is done this way because the 2-point shot needs a stronger magnet to keep that ball held tight in LeBron's hand, whereas the 3-point side of the ball has a softer magnet for shooting threes. That way it doesn't get stuck. But it's really easy to confuse that both basketballs are the same, you just flip sides. Earlier on, when they rolled around on my table, I kept losing one or the other and then realized they were the same. Okay, so let's test out LeBron. We've got our launcher over here, and we're going to just step LeBron down and squeeze him down, and kind of like Ram Man from He-Man, he is launched and ready to go. They say about 10 inches you'll need or so to get him to do the full jump. Let's give it a try. Whoa! He actually let go of the ball on that one. You're supposed to hold on to that ball, LeBron. Oh, I may have forgot to get his hand to point down. There we go. That's kind of an important part. That way, when he reaches the rim, he should be able to grab onto it. Alright, let's give it a second try. Oh, he got the shot, but he didn't hold on. Let's give it another go. LeBron has made himself the basket. You can already see from just 3 trials this toy is some amazing fun. We've got to see if we can get him to hang on to that net. It's a pretty cool thing when it happens. Oh, so close. Oh, we got him! He's hanging on! Oh, this is great. And there's actually a magnet inside the rim of the hoop as well, and that's why he's able to hold on so easily. Just get LeBron about 10 inches away and you should be able to make the shot. Oh, and once you make the shot, you can up your score. Oop, wrong direction. There we go. 1 point for LeBron and play with a friend. So now we're going to have the 3 on the ball facing out. Again, this probably means a lighter magnet and easier to shoot with. It kind of just holds and wobbles onto his arm there. And we'll pull his arm back now. Oh, look at that. He already dropped it. We'll pull his arm back, and then we can attempt a 3. Now this will probably be a little more challenging. As the ball is going to go everywhere. Oh, we got it right there. Was that our 3rd shot? Not bad, LeBron. You've got good accuracy. We'll score another point there. Ooh, wrong direction again. There we go, 2 points for LeBron. So super impressed with the fun playability of this toy. I could totally see this be a Toy of the Year category type of thing. On the back of the hoop, we've got a place for the balls. I really wish they included maybe 4 or 5 basketballs with this set. That's probably the only drawback. And a Goon Squad defender would have been great. But I suppose you could take someone like the Brow and place him right there and give LeBron some obstacles. Fantastic set this is. Keep an eye out for it. Oh, and I just noticed if you need help getting LeBron to making the shot, on the back of the instructions there is a template. So we have our slam dunk area and our 3-point area, and they help you line that up. Just place that on the table and the toy's on top. And that leaves us with, and I just found these right before I started filming this review. I was over at Walmart. We also have Heroes of Goo Jit Zu Space Jam Legacy toys. Here is LeBron, super stretchy, 3 times his size, with a blue power gel inside. Think of Crest toothpaste, perhaps. Over on the back of the box, we have LeBron, Bugs Bunny, and Tasmanian Devil. I have yet to find Taz, but we do have Bugs here with some interesting carrot crunch filling. Well, let's open up and see what they look like closer. And out of the pack with Bugs and LeBron James, it's got to be the right consistency of goo to get them to stand. LeBron is kind of bending down a little bit. Now you can kind of get him to stand. Bugs here is a little more stable at the moment. These are such perfect toys for Space Jam, harkening back to when Michael Jordan stretched himself out in the first movie. Let's see if we can recreate that with LeBron James. We can use one of these minifigure basketballs. So here's LeBron, and he needs to make the shot. Can he make the shot in time? I think he can. Oh, here we go, and he did it. So there you go. I love the stretchiness, the theme of that for Looney Tunes and Space Jam. And I like these rubber uniforms that they've got on there. I suppose you could take those off, especially I wouldn't want to do that with LeBron James, but for Bugs, if you just wanted a Bugs standalone figure, you could do that. It's kind of hard to see the central torso goo filling with LeBron James, but we do have the crest, sparkle crest for kids inside here on his legs. You can kind of see it squishing about. Good fun cartoony likeliness too. And Bugs, let's see this carrot crunch. How do we see this carrot crunch? Again, it's really difficult with these legs. I feel a little crunchiness inside. It's really quite hard to see, but if you really stretch out his leg, there's some sparkle carrot crunch in there. I don't know if it's sparkle or if it's just orange plastic. Can you see that? I don't know if I can get my camera to focus in on that, but there is some carrot crunch in there. Be careful not to destroy Bugs pulling him apart to find it. Be easier without this jersey and going with the torso, but I like the jerseys, they're so cool. So if you're looking for a more loony, cartoony feel to your Space Jam toys, look for these Heroes of Goo Jit Zu. They're always a lot of fun. And looking on the back, I guess there's two LeBron James out there. We have the LeBron James Power Up Heroes of Goo Jit Zu. Then there's also just a regular version of LeBron James, and then the Tasmanian Devil with some sort of purple filling, hard to say. And there we go with the Space Jam A New Legacy toys. I would say all around, everything turned out awesome. I really like the action figures the most. I'm excited to collect a few more of those. If you liked today's video, please give us a squike, a squirrelive, and a squament. Let us know your favorite Space Jam Looney Tunes character. Thank you for watching. That's what I have to say about that.